What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to our channel. The Scarlet Witch, more commonly known as Wanda Maximoff, was created by Stan Lee and made her debut in the X-Men movies. From being one of the fiercest characters in the franchise, let's see if the rumors are true that the Scarlet Witch to get her own solo movie. Number 5. Who is Scarlet Witch? Wanda Maximoff, also known as the Scarlet Witch, quickly became a popular character of the X-Men franchise, but before we see whether or not she's going to get her own solo movie, let's take a look at her character and where it originates from. Wanda is portrayed as a sorceress who happens to be the twin sister of Pietro Maximoff, also known as Quicksilver. Wanda was initially kidnapped from Serbia and brought to the Wundagore Mountain, where she lived with her twin brother. During their early years, the two were under the impression that a Romanian couple were their true parents. As the two grew up and reached adolescence, they came to the realization that they had superhuman abilities and were not like most people. Wanda received her title of the Scarlet Witch after she accidentally set an entire village on fire out of her anger. The villagers were enraged and kept on chasing her while calling her the Scarlet Witch. It was at this time that Magneto came and rescued Wanda, and as a result of this favor, Wanda felt indebted to him and agreed to join his army of evil mutants. She later realized that Magneto wanted to kill all the X-Men, and this didn't sit well with her since it was very evil. She eventually joined the Avengers and became a crucial member of the Avengers Squad. Number 4. Who plays the Scarlet Witch? With the Scarlet Witch being one of the fiercest characters in the Marvel Universe, it's only justified that the person portraying the role does justice to it. The Marvel Universe selected Elizabeth Olsen as the perfect person to play the role of the Scarlet Witch, and we have to admit that it was a pretty good choice. Her in-depth knowledge of her character's origin, coupled with her brilliant acting skills, makes her the perfect fit for the role of Wanda Maximoff. In an interview, Elizabeth explains the origin of the Scarlet Witch and talks about how the Scarlet Witch started off as an evil character and not the superhero that we know today. Well, it's no surprise considering that her and her brother were part of the Evil Mutant Squad. Moreover, she also added that the Scarlet Witch can multiply cosmic probability and has the power to cause chaos by distributing the patterns of the universe. If you've seen the Scarlet Witch in action in any of the Marvel movies, then you must agree with us when we say that no one can do justice to this Marvel character the way that Elizabeth Olsen did. But does this mean the Scarlet Witch gets to have her own movie? Let's find out. Number 3. Is the Scarlet Witch getting her own movie? With the Marvel Universe releasing the new Doctor Strange movie and the wide appreciation it received from fans, there's also been news about the Scarlet Witch getting her own movie. Is it true though? If you're a fan of the Marvel Universe, then you must have witnessed the death of the Scarlet Witch. However, with the concept of the multiverse being introduced, it's pretty obvious that anything can happen, and just because the Scarlet Witch died in one universe, it doesn't mean that she's died in other universes as well. Even though the ending of the new Marvel movie makes it seem like the Scarlet Witch has died, Elizabeth Olsen has been asking fans what they would like to see next from the Scarlet Witch. This clearly indicates that the Scarlet Witch is not yet dead and will be making a comeback very soon. Elizabeth has also hinted that the Scarlet Witch will be getting her own solo movie, and so have the people from the MCU. Well, we for one are very excited to see what Elizabeth brings to the table this time, and cannot wait to see her bring life to Wanda's character. Number 2. What's next for the Scarlet Witch? In Doctor Strange, in Wanda's last moments, we can see red light being emitted from the tower, implying Wanda's powers. Fans all across the globe are sure that Wanda has not yet died and might have just protected herself and teleported elsewhere. Well, no one really dies in the Marvel Universe, so we wouldn't be surprised to see her making a comeback. But can Wanda redeem herself after everything that's happened? There are some speculations that if Wanda gets her own movie, she will go on a soul-searching mission. However, before she does that, she needs to make sure that she's redeemed herself. Some fans believe that the solo movie will be similar to House of M. However, there are also hints that the movie will pick up parts from the House of Crusades and introduce mutants in the Marvel Universe. Number 1. Will Wanda be evil in her solo movie? Well, there's one thing for sure, Wanda will not be playing her evil character in her solo movie. It's speculated that even though she's been the villain in the Marvel Universe, if she gets her own solo movie, Wanda will be the main character, and the villain will be portrayed by someone else from whom Wanda will have to defend the universe and fight against. Well, here's all you need to know about whether or not Wanda will be getting her own solo movie as the Scarlet Witch. Are you excited to see an entire movie dedicated to the Scarlet Witch? Do let us know in the comments down below, and do be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again later.